Good morning, everybody. I am back with more Spider-Man 3. And thankfully, I wasn't...
I need a hand!
Oh, you know what? Let's give him a hand, folks. I was going to check the name of the viewer who told me about it, but I have been wondering for the longest time how this game is structured and like what missions are absolutely mandatory to do. And thankfully,
You saved the day, Spidey. Happy to help.
if I remember to check, I shouldn't be doing this while I'm actually recording. Oh yeah, here it is. Gareth 17 and Mini 14 thankfully informed me that yes, you do have to do some of the Data Bugle missions in order to proceed. Because so many times have I brought up during this Let's Play how this game has done a weird job when it comes to incorporating the plots of Spider-Man 3. Because there are a lot of action sequences they could have included in this game that they just didn't, and felt the need to just pour in more and more random stuff. This is probably the one Spider-Man game with the least amount of movie content to be incorporated into the game between the three. Think about it. In terms of just the game story, the most that has happened is the symbiote showing up, Harry showed up, and then between Harry showing up and me actually getting the symbiote, there was just a bunch of like gangland stuff and like villains that were introduced in this series stuff and all that kind of stuff. Like there'll be like one story sequence and then a bunch of, not to say that it's not important, but a bunch of just extra stuff in between the story sequences. Oh my god, we're finally getting Eddie.
Don't worry, Mr. Jameson. That picture of Spider-Man's in the bag. He's a criminal. Proving it's not gonna be a problem.
I almost forgot he was in
don't
this.
Don't bother talking to the boss, Pete. I got the front page all sewn up.
You'll never get that picture of Spider-Man.
Watch me.
Maybe I will.
Yeah, that's a little too suspicious to me. But you know, I was wondering why Daily Bugle missions were a thing, and this makes complete sense.
I guess.
Because we gotta have Eddie
Eddie
seen somewhere, somehow.
Don't think. I'm paying you, and no one's gonna get hurt. It's just a picture. Now chill. Give me your best Spidey pose.
Wow, they could even...
So that's Brock's game, huh? Well, he can't turn in the picture if he doesn't have it.
You could have easily knocked his teeth out doing that.
I'll take that.
Wow, he's pretty fast.
Oh, you think you're smart, buddy? Well, think again. I hit a bunch of cameras around here, and now I have an even better shot than I was planning. You punching me in the jaw and taking my camera. So thanks.
Guess I'll just have to take those cameras too.
The way he like stomped off was hilarious. And thank you, Eddie, for telling me about your cameras, because I have spider senses. But also, he must have been ready for me to be here, because he had cameras literally everywhere. What the? Grab the camera. There we go. This can be a little annoying. If you could, like I said, he had cameras at like every possible angle, so you really have to look up and around. There's some over there on that building. Alright. There's one right there. Alright. Where are the other two? Okay, there's one. Yeah, Eddie, you really shouldn't have said anything. There it is. Got it. So long, bitch.
Nice going, Spidey. Pinning something on you just moved to the top of my list.
It was your own fault,
So
Brock.
if it's the last thing I do.
So the whole Eddie and Peter thing in the comics is very much different. if I remember right, Eddie didn't work. No, he did used to work for the Bugle. And during this time, the Sin Eater was running around killing people. And Eddie was led to believe that the Sin Eater was his neighbor. And so, like, because Eddie happened to be living next to this schizophrenic man who thought he was a Sin Eater. And so he would just go on rambles near Eddie. Well, he would go on these long rambles whenever Eddie was at home. And so Eddie immediately would assume that, oh, you know what? This guy must be the Sin Eater if he's talking about all this stuff. So Eddie just wrote a whole article explaining how this guy is the Sin Eater without any sort of evidence. He gave the whole thing to Jonah and was like, here you go, Jonah. This guy's the Sin Eater. Oh, I can do a hard thrill ride. Scare ride. All right. We're at this point. You know what? I should probably just do that. Actually, let me check and see what this Daily Bugle mission is real quick. Because when I first came here, I thought it was just going to send me back to that one mission where I have to take photos of that Spider-Man flipping around in the helicopter. So let me see what they actually give me.
We're getting reports from all over the city of Spider-Man hanging from a helicopter doing ridiculous stunts.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up, but I want photos of it. You're the go-to guy for Spidey photos, so do your thing.
All right, and since many of you...
Someone's obviously dressing up as me for publicity. Well, I guess I should make the best of it. At least I can earn a paycheck for someone else's stupid stunts for a change.
Okay, so there are more of these just hanging around the city, I guess. I had no idea this was here. Whoa. Guys, I think I broke the game. Unless he's supposed to go in this arc. I'm very curious about what's going to happen when he hits the ground. I can't seem to do anything. I guess we're going to discover it together. What's going to happen? Is he going right in the water? What was that? I was just stuck there. But hey, you know what? I can't even complain. Because that launched me so far, I basically crossed the entire length of Central Park. And now I'm all the way at the thrill ride. But wait a minute. I've already accepted the mission. I can't even do this yet. My objective's all the way over there. Ah, crap. I kind of screwed myself. Unless I can go cancel one mission with the other one. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do in a second. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. I didn't really bother recording most of this one just because of the fact that most of you have already seen this part if you've been watching from earlier on.
Okay, that was pretty impressive for a guy with no superpowers.
Yeah, seriously though, because all it is just this guy flying around in a helicopter and flipping on a pole, and you just gotta you just have to get to certain rooftops and certain positions to take good photos of them. Now, here's the thing: I was doing this mission earlier on in the Let's Play, but when I was taking one of the photos, the game decided to glitch, and it said I took the photo that I needed, but then it still gave me a mission. Oh crap!
No, he's gonna fall.
Got it. Haha. But what about the pilot?
I don't take kindly to people impersonating me. If I catch you, and I mean that literally, doing something like this again, there will be harsh, angry words spoken by me at you. Got it? Wish I could have gotten a photo of that. Spidey save Spidey.
Oh, that would have been cool. But then again, Jameson would have probably said that, no, this was a publicity stunt. That Spider-Man purposely put himself in danger so that the other Spider-Man could save him. I would try to do my Jonah voice, but it is pretty early in the morning right now. And I'm kind of tired. But let me see how long I've been recording real quick. Oh, it's barely been 10 minutes. I don't know why I thought I'd been recording longer. But I was like, might as well just get this mission over with just because I happen to be already in the middle of it.
The same league as you, Pete.
Alright, there we go. Wait. I keep forgetting there are more and more quests. Yeah, I might as well just make this a Daily Bugle part.
You're gonna think this is nuts, but we're getting calls about a UFO flying over the city. People are seeing something and I want a photo of it.
Mysterio? Are you pretending to be an alien invader again?
Hope Mysterio isn't back.
Hey, he thought the same thing I was thinking. Because Mysterio's whole thing in the second game was, pretending to be an alien. What the fuck? Look at the left side of my screen. Do you guys see that? The message overlay is still there. It hasn't disappeared.
Robbie said the UFO was last seen flying around here somewhere.
Take 4 different pictures of the UFO. Take a picture of its vertical and horizontal thrusters. Take a picture of it while it's mid-flight without the thrusters. Take a picture of it while its force field is engaged.
No way. It's real? It's making a run for it.
Yeah, this one is hard because, as you saw in the description, you have to get it doing all these different formations and stuff, or get it doing these different things. And that thing moves insanely fast. I think I remember watching a review of this a while ago. Because like I said, information on this game is so rare that you have to actually get word of mouth from people who've actually played this, or from the few people who've actually done like full-on reviews of this game, or retrospectives, which is not as many as you think. Got it.
Jeez, that thing is fast.
I hope we get an explanation as to what this thing is, because, remember, we live in the Marvel Universe, so in this case, it could literally just be a kid flying around with a drone, or an actual alien coming to visit. But I'm kind of glad I understand why the Daily Bugle missions are in this game, because without them, there's no reason for Eddie to show up until the Venom stuff starts happening, so I kind of get it now. But they should have just introduced Eddie like earlier in the game. Because think about it. That first time I saw Eddie in the beginning of this video is the first time I see him throughout the whole game. And mind you, I'm like 35 out of 42 missions in, and we're just now introduced to Eddie. But I can't really fault the game, because what were you gonna do other than have them do a bunch of Daily Bugle stuff against each other to really push the rivalry? So I'm not faulting the game. The more and more I play about this game, the more I start to understand the decisions they made. Whoa, that thing is literally flying around my head. Hang on, let me get... Actually, you know what? It would be so much easier if I can just get to the top and take this picture. There we go. Where is it? Things gonna be flying all over the place. Dang it!
It keeps zigzagging around.
Alright, I can't take pictures while I'm sticking to the walls. Dang it. That'd been cool if it worked. Can I, like... Alright, this should be a better angle. Alright, where is this freaking thing? Or do I have to be around the build? I have to be around the building. Wow, okay, yeah. They're forcing me to bring it around here. Fine, game. Be like that. I gotta find this thing. It flies around so fast, I can't even get a lock on it. Oh. What the? Oh, is it really just going back and forth?
Stay still for a minute. Stay still for a minute.
Dang it.
Stay still for a minute.
I'm trying to get it doing its different things. Dang it. Wait for it.
It keeps zigzagging around.
This is definitely the hardest one. I don't think I got one of it flying up. I think that's the only picture of it I'm missing. Yup.
Better get these pics back to the Bugle.
I was right. Alright. I really do hope these culminate in something. I get the sense that they will be. Oh, and I kind of wanted to save this until Arkham Knight, the next Arkham Knight video, but that's going to be like a week away, so I felt like I should say this now. That Lego Batman Legacy game from Gamescom, I'm sold. Arkham-style combat, open world, being able to play as all the allies, and have you, like, actually collect them throughout the series. If this game ends up being a better version of Arkham Knight, I would be extremely upset, but also happy at the same time. Because everything I've been hearing about this Arkham game is basically what I wanted from Arkham Knight.
Looks like a new page one for tomorrow's edition.
Sweet. Oh, and look at that. There aren't any more Daily Bugle missions. That must have been the last one. I really hope I get an explanation as to what that UFO thing was. Alright. Now that the Daily Bugle is done. Is it just MJ stuff left to do? Well, yeah, for now. Okay. That actually makes sense. I think, because after the scene, I think this is supposed to cement the fact that cement to Peter that the suit is affecting him. So I think we're getting to the point where we have to get rid of it now. Which kind of sucks, because it feels like I just got the dang thing. Actually, before I even attempt to do the scare ride, let me check and see how long we've been recording. Okay, I just checked, and we're about 17 minutes in, so normally I would just go and do the scare ride immediately. But I think, if I remember correctly, right after the scare ride, we immediately go into Peter removing the suit. And I kind of want that to flow in all one nice solid video, so I think I'm going to save the scare ride for next week. Ow. But I feel a little bad because this part really did not have much action since we're mostly taking photos. So here's a car. So here's a scene of me wrecking a bunch of chicks. What the? I love doing that. I never get tired of just stair-stepping enemies to death. Such a great move. But yeah, everybody, we're gonna save the climax of the movie. Well, it's not really the climax, but we're gonna save one of the few scenes from the movie in this game for next time. As always, I appreciate all love and support. Let me know what you think of the game and about that Lego Batman game so far. And I will see you guys next week. Peace.